Don't confuse people further. twistzz running away from top ramp, but that's going to give the dual Berettas room to shine. Coming through with the dualies, it's FaZe, but he's already down to 1 point of health, dinked by the Glock. twistzz moves in to trade these kills and keep it in the advantage of Big, but he is getting run down and he is getting overwhelmed. All too much for twistzz over at the short side. Caught crossing, Crimbo spams out Turtle. And now Jota gonna try and fill the void. Do be sure to keep your eye on this guy. He's a bit of a keen gamer.
Yes.
Jota has won. Any more? With a bit of help from Henny, it's gonna go a long way. Leaving this now all onto twistzz. He's had a really troublesome start to pretty much every big series. This can't afford to be the same. And ooh, it's a nice start to the 1v2. With Jota knocked out, it's just Henny left to beat.
Bomb loose, and he re-swings from upper. twistzz, close shots, can't connect it. Knows that bomb is still default, even gathers a smoke. But guns out, headshot required, and they're just toying with each other right now. Who lands it first? twistzz, not in a hurry. Again, changing position, keeping Henny guessing. He's guessed right. Bomb gets secured. Henny waiting for the re-swing, and it's coming. Spot, shot, nothing connecting. This is the ugliest 1v1 you'll see all day, but someone's got to win it eventually.
Dude, like, yeah, someone is going to win this.
twistzz getting whittled, man.
twistzz, like, second by second is going lower and lower on health.
We've all been here.
It's the 1v1 of the century, and Henny with the swing locks it in.
Dude, he's shooting peas, Harry. But damn, unlucky. Craned neck. FaZe throws himself through the ramp smoke, and Jota will trade that kill, but there's still many a smoke down on the ramp, and twistzz shoots right through them. 4 on 3, another one-way. Big have continued to show us tricks in the CT side, but getting a bit tricky as Exit and Spawn holding for the aggro. Thank you for the free B, as MIBR now have opened up half of the map. You can see Big running that rotate all the way back to the site.
Hunting the bows well, and he still looked kind of smiley after that last round. He's always smiling, his Henny. I feel like he's the kind of hard guy to get in his own head in these sorts of games. Nice quality to have, considering he's kind of the grizzled veteran of the squad nowadays with Cello's departure. twistzz holding on. He's going to start to have some MIBR guys coming his way in just a moment. Smoke's down. It's the proper wall. twistzz trapped on the other side of them. All the Big have rotated around. They've got 3 players here in the right place. The right time.
Ooh, no one's covering
They're gonna run down the bomb plant. And Henny hung out to dry. An Exit picked up over at ramp. Jota's now gonna win this in the 1v3. They're sticking it. They're on the bomb. Jota, gonna take them off of it. That is a really good try. twistzz at 2 HP is the man to close that out.
Oh, they were just running XX pretty early. Now they're gonna go back to something different here in middle. twistzz, he's stepped up. He's come alive in the last few. Just been getting his one and dones and getting out alive. Another one, he might even re-peek, he's feeling it. They have cross pass. They'll hear him run over Con. The flash, team flash, full blinds, be at Enazan, and now he's got to worry about CT because that molly has faded. twistzz, they're dropping onto him, pistol out, teammate there to trade. Keto sees them cross, he's trapped though and double peeked by both players in the site. However, the bomb came over
mid.
Con.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. Bomb out in no man's land. Even that smoke landing on it isn't going to do you massive favors. You're still kind of worried about connector. FaZe. I like, he's waiting to see if anyone tries to swing out for the CT peak. They do manage to get the bomb back. They've taken it from right under FaZe's nose, but that's a lovely flick on the AWP. The bomb dropped all over again. Oh, and by the way, twistzz left the CT spawn, left middle, and has now flanked B ramp. So Turtle's odds of winning this round getting worse and worse by the second.
Careful,
maybe he threads the needle.
He could.
Maybe he's found this gap over the connector with enough time left. He knows he's got them, and they've got no idea where he is. twistz's now cleared out the B site. They've started to realize it might be the A play, and so Crimbo's here. He's able to just run down the bomb planter, and he'll lock the round in.
Most of ramp
look at the minimap. B is full clear. There is no one there. There is no one on B for Big. It's 4 in A, 1 in mid. Crimbo wins his mid fight. That's a huge dub for Big. His smoke does go down over towards B, and that might trigger like a bit of an overreaction here. Never mind, no longer worried again. Every time there's something that could lead to MIBR being in a good spot, feels like Big just find the kills to nullify it immediately. That smoke going down at B scrambled players over there. Big were worried that MIBR had found the gap, and now they learned, well, that's not the case at all. This was one guy lurking, and Big are kind of destined for the 10-5 half here.
Does seem that way. 2 players just walking in B, flashed out, good grenade, but with no kills here, no room for MIBR. They've got to fight their way through. Kito's here to close the half, and the nade certainly could do it for him. Crimbo steals the kills, and it's
to trade favorably at a bare minimum. That is a good start. That is a nice...
don't fall off!
Oh my god. Turtle's playing with fire, and he gets burned. twistzz somehow wins that at 7 HP. Jota with the spray transfer suddenly makes it more interesting. Nice. MIBR just about holding on, and it's Jota offering up the resistance. Lovely. A huge round from the IGL.
No one is there. Turtle's close. Oh, a re-molly, but the flash timing is perfect. Turtle peeks Kito. He was just about to get naded, then mollied. So that would have gone very badly. Great timing peak for MIBR, and they've even got one more down on ramp. Oh, 4x3. 4x3. Oh, dear. Bia, Eda, and Azan, they're past you, bud. Will he turn?
This is really rough. His teammate at top ramp could get hung out to dry. He's scoped up right now. Yeah. Oh, the flash goes in. They've got no idea, but Henny will hold on. An insanely fast reaction out of Henny on that orb. Turns from the flash back to ramp and is ready for a man up past his teammate.
The problem with, that it goes both ways, right? Even though that top ramp player gets the kill, Big don't know that MIBR have a man bottom short. So he was always destined for success. Drops the ball. Oh, taste of twistzz own medicine. Bittersweet, and 2 coming down through the smoke. That's one way to start a round, and you don't want to cool it off at 126, but 3 on 5 ain't good. Oh, maybe a trade back here, though. He dropped in, they heard it. Crimbo gets that kill. 3 on 4 now, Big. Still away. Climbing the smoke is safer than walking into the dry orb, but Crimbo doesn't know that. Henny's even holding for the headshot angle. Crimbo goes wide, and he misses the flick, and there's no Molotov, and so no matter what they do, Henny's here to find a multi-kill. Jota's going to swing in to save him. Crimbo gets tagged by the AW, and now the pistol out to close this round. Seems like MIBR are on the money, are on the comeback. Smoking off
that's desperate.
The sandbag player.
Please just stop peeking. Please stop it.
Big room. Jota, he needs a kill out of this position. He can't just die like a sitting duck. Quack, quack, and there it is. Kito with the opener. Molly is here for that sandbags player as well. Forced out, given the chance to escape. Big, allow that. 30 seconds. Smoke's gonna get lined up. This is their best chance yet at a T-side round.
Oh, the reflash back in. It could have been nice, but Enazan only gonna take one to the grave with him. Henny with this orb. He's had a couple of misses here on these sorts of A plays. He's been smoked off in this one. So he's going to have to wait for them to fade before he can get involved. That leaves Exit out on an island all alone. It's a lot of damage, but... Oh, Henny! Dropping the bomb with 10 seconds left. They're coming through. They try to fight him. Crimbo's dead. Kito removed. And Henny, he might have been a little quiet in some of these...
All right. Oh, yeah, that's a fight. That's an engagement. Quick 1-for-1. This hasn't even got that A pick. Missed smoke on the sandbag. And he, of course, he hits it. Quick peek onto the orb. Famine fighting in the sight. Dead to Jota. 3 on 2. He goes wide. So does twistzz. Henny's still here on short. They can molly it and just stick the plant if they want. But Henny fights in front of the fire. Has to respect it eventually. Flank coming in. Bides time for it to big read. This they have. They've gone right through their own smoke. They realize that second player is nowhere to be seen. And B is free.
Bomb now down.
Bomb has been planted.
Turtle and Henny. Don't want to let this one slip away. All on the back of Big, finding this gap for the B play. Crimbo, he said he's been sneaking up in a first place. He's still alive, he's still in the picture, still very much in the round. Back B over at quad, he's playing the long game here. Will he go unchecked? That's the big question. If they spot him, he's an easy kill. And yeah, Henny is going to check for it. Tabson deals with the threat and goes on to win the 1v2.
And you'll see the ramp progression. That's all MIBR were doing yesterday against FaZe, constantly poking them in the back on these A attacks. Lobby flank is perfect. They didn't hear the flash come in. That was super early. Surprised Big were not aware of it. They make it down vent, but it comes at a cost. 3-on-5. zywoo gaining space back to cover a ramp rotate. Taps and falls off the ladder and loses his head in the process. Yeah, that's already surprised that Big weren't ready for that, nor reacted to the flashbang thrown in lobby, but now they certainly will be thinking about it in future gun rounds. Now, there might be a niko for Big in the follow-up if they can't convert this 2-on-5, and it's already over. MIBR get that retake done with the adaptation, right? Because now, you know, even though the reason he leaves ramp is because they've never had a lurker in any of these rounds. They've always walked towards hell, and MIBR have been double set up. Now FaZe's way ahead of this B drop. Even though MIBR pieced it together, they realized the Big were faking them out and actually committed lower. FaZe's so much deeper than they're ready for. He hit a perfect gap there to get into that B bomb site. And while MIBR may throw themselves into this round, there shouldn't be a chance. I say there shouldn't. Quick turn back, Turtle with a double, and suddenly we're on.
Yeah, suddenly you're interested all over again. Turtle is getting wrapped through the vents. Tabson's here waiting for the trade. Exit now blowing out, and Turtle just gonna die walking in. Surely Tabson's waiting for it. And Henny left up in the 1v3, dude. That little glimmer of hope just extinguished in an instant.
If he had a kit, imagine. Imagine, Harry. But no kit, no chance. He can at least force him to die with him. Oh, he meant to tap the bomb. He grabbed the gun instead. Oh, not again!
Hey, how is this happening? He's gonna win the first fight. Taps it once more. Oh, no! And the bomb deals with them both.
Oh, down vent, don't do it. They go out A again, quick, and they get obliterated. Nice Molotov and the ramp progression. Finally, for the first time, Big were ready for it, but were they ready for two? It doesn't appear so. And he will get that trade off. Tabson, quick plant of B, but he is alone, and MIBR know that. They can chase him down right now. Only one man made it through vent. Tabson gets rushed, and he can't survive the fight. Crimbo, even if he kills this rotation, they're going to get on the bomb instantly, and it doesn't matter. It's done. They were on the taste of what's to come.
Joe is just wiggling the gun at him. He seems aware. Like, Joe, look at him. He's like teasing.
He's dead. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. Yes, he's dead. And now an A-pop.
Yeah, that was meant to have a bit of a main split component. You don't have that anymore.
Ooh.
Need to win these opening fights. Keto dead after one, but the rotates are all arriving for Big. They've collapsed down upon this one very, very quickly. When you kill a main player like that, and then you spot Turtle trying to get out hot, it's all too clear that they wanted to split A. There's a last-ditch attempt to go ramp. But Crimbo and Tabson will remove that hope, that backup plan.
On top, but it requires these three lower players to get some success. Keto rushes lobby and dies. Crimbo has a crossfire and he draws them in. Tabson doesn't even need to fire, but now he will. What we want for the round, essentially. Oh, Henny's dead as well, and now everything is loose on the B site. BR and Azan, no time for this round, you'd think. He's gonna give it a go, but Searson's on the shot and Bigger on the money. That's bloody close, but Tabson gets shut out by the AWP. Those smokes fade. Searson's already dropped down vent. We have a double AWP in this round for Big. Searson, how many shots is he really going to get from this position as well? Is he even going to get a chance to fight? They could go right back up. They leave back into the garage, smoke that lobby, or that main rather. Minute on the clock for MIBR to get weird. FaZe's moving back up. Searson stays lower just in case, but MIBR want that A site, and they've encased it.
Yeah, Big might have to gamble. And at a bare minimum, they've gambled right, leaving Crimbo responsible for ramp and reinforcing this A bomb site with 3 players. They've got to keep their wits about them. They know, oh, they're boosting for heaven, but BR Enazan's already here. He's already up here, and now he's seen them boosting. The alarm bells might start going off for MIBR, though. They're kind of thinking, okay, They're boosting up into heaven. Do they have the resources to do that? How many players are in this A bomb site? I wonder if this changes the tune of the round. If they try to go ramp, Crimbo's here with the AWP. He could win it if he drops the bomb. Oh my God,
He's just gone lower.
Turtle's leaving.
What is happening?
MIBR, is this like a combat save? I think it could be.
The bomb's in heaven though. They could still try it. Henny's been dropped. Turtle has to multi-kill. There's just no time. Exits out sight. 8 seconds. Man in the middle of the site still fighting for the round. He dropped it. Everyone's dead. Oh. Maybe this double AWP, but maybe MIBR were waiting for exactly this. Oh dear, this close angle's so hard to clear. Even if Crimbo dies with this, a second player, he walks into it, taps and wins a fight. Not ready for more. They don't know about Crimbo.
Yeah, but he can't really justify hanging around. You know, if he dies, that's ramp open. That's the round falling away from Big. And serious room conceded, as tempting as it might be to send that AWP back in. Try and trade that, keep that in your favor. He's going to back off instead and play behind the orange box.
Surely they go ramp here. If they go for an AX sec with a player on roof, they just don't have the facilities for that, boss man. 3 flashes and a smoke. 40 seconds. The ramp might be tempting. Do they remember Crimbo, rather? He was here last round. He's back again for more. Flashed off. Henny, he's going to get overwhelmed. And Crimbo now has the round in the palm of his hand. Time again proves to be a problem. He lets a player pass, but he picks out the back man. Crimbo misses a shot, and MIBR have a red route down to B.
Yeah, they're moving in. They don't have a lot of time here. The plant's got to be rushed, and the smoke's failed. The smoke's missed. Suddenly, this swim could have decided it all, but Keto giving them that fight real soon, real rushed. Oh, dear.
Bomb has been planted.
They hadn't even tapped the bomb yet. They hadn't even tapped the bomb, and with the smoke not landing, that could have been Keto's moment if he just waited a tiny bit longer. Instead, Searson's now got to win it in the 1v2, make up for Keto's shortcomings. There's a man up above. Will Searson spam it? He doesn't really want to. He needs the element of surprise. Gonna come clear it dry. Next man's in dark, and he feels aware. Oh, Searson with the clutch, and he keeps the good times rolling. Crimbo making it into secret here ahead of time. Jota runs to his death with the outside smokes, and it's twofold. You haven't just lost a man, you've lost the illusion. The illusion's been broken. Big no, it's not an outside play now, and so they're going to stick to their guns on these site holds, keeping players over towards ramp and in the A site.
Yeah, it's not a spell, it's a curse. It's a hex right now from Big. 5-on-4 back the other way. Searson was even given a second chance at life. He's dropped into the A site, convinced that this is going to be a top exec, but MIBR still want to go back. Outside, in fact. No smokes. They fake event drop, but Big can see over it. And again, Big have confirmed what MIBR are trying to sell them. It's a lie. Still going to be that A hit, though. They're coming in through main. No one's got eyes on the prize right now. No one's even considering this one. For a second, it looks scary. Falcon gets back on the roof. The flashes, they blind him. This could go very badly, but they don't do a thing. Headshot will. Keto's looking the wrong way, and Searson's boxed in behind the vent. Nice shot on the second. How did he even scope up in time? 2v2. He's laid a path for Big to walk, or MIBR. Will they close? Back of lobby exit. Unchecked. Undisturbed. Crimbo hits that timing and crosses into Hut. Henny hidden, nearing 30 kills. A crossfire to walk past, and he might just stumble into it.
Oh, dude, normally they're the kind of crazy shots that Henny's able to hit, but that one's one step too far. Big hold on.
Right, so we've seen more and more players learn the lineups without the AWP. Fast up catwalk. Searson's gonna have to back. Ooh, that nade goes through his legs. That could have hit him and killed him, but Tabson starts strong. Out long, he shuts down a second. That's a good save. Couple more T's, and not long for this world. Big will just aim duel their way to actually win that round, right? Giving him 1v1s, and then very far away is the last player, but he wins his fight despite his teammate's nade. Good start from Searson. Hit the shot. Down lower, and Henny's low. Did Searson start by tagging him as well? Oh, Crimbo wins a fight that he should never. And Big are just destroying right now, wherever you put him. They're putting on a show. 5-on-3, and these rounds are rough for MIBR.
Oh, funny for Crimbo, he's just kind of along for the ride. Like, normally the round's just won before he even gets to do anything. Finally, he gets involved again. He's like, right, I have 2 kills in the last 2 rounds, guys. It's all coming up. It's all coming together. Now down in the pit, he is about to get tested. Crimbo kind of had a free pass thus far. Haven't really had to get involved all too often. This would be the time. Down in the pit, he's got the info. They are out on the long side, trying to set himself up for a flash peek. His teammate even offering up some assistance here. They've got them pinned in at long. And so Crimbo, not even needed to peek. He's an info gatherer from down in the pit.
Cross shot. He's going to get a fight. And he had to win that one, and he will do it justice. twistzz, he's been a nuisance in lower. MIBR drop the hinge smoke, but exit holds very safe from outside of B. Crimbo continues to be oppressive at long. The hinge smoke down, twistzz might know they're coming out from top mid. But does he want to turn his back on that B site? Yes, apparently he does for a moment. Is he going to stay here? It's very dangerous. Kito's coming in to help out though.
Here at the right time, all their attention's on twistzz, all the attention taken away from Keto. Oh, he's having a game, man. It started with that big
corner smoke has left twistzz alone. They'll flash through, they'll fight for it. Crimbo helps out, twistzz gets overwhelmed. Exit's got to spin, so does twistzz, spinning top. FaZe will drop another, and this is an absolute fiesta.
It's wild, Hugo. Double AWPs inside of the site now, gonna back away. MIBR also showing some respect, do not want to fight into that double AWP setup. Need a moment to compose, right? I think that's fair enough. I think we all do. Thank you, MIBR, for slowing down for a moment, right?
Oh, that's sick! Jump scare, baby.
Oh, dude, twistzz was so freaking out in that moment.
He already saw their legs. I mean, Henny went high there. Henny went flying. FaZe gonna get that molly on the side. It's gonna slow down the plant. It's crossed to Goose. Jota needs to get it down because this long flank's coming. Henny turns back the wrong time. Kito's got him. Safe plant allowed. That's at least something, but it's a 1v2. He dodges death from long. Recrosses back in, but the flash is beautiful. Oh, FaZe gets it over the line with a pistol. And Big, where you'd least expect, but they're going to crawl under this mid smoke. Big are just getting very complicated right now. Oh, Jota, not these backstabs that get checked. He will follow up and finish the kill, but they've fallen for it. They think it's a mid to be. It was a fake out for Big, all by surprise as they cross open on long, and that CT smoke helps them out as well as they get a nice big plant.
4-on-3 into a 3v2 in the blink of an eye. twistzz goes and plants the bomb, but he's not done yet. Keep your eye on this guy. He's the worst. Flash over for a mid-peak. And with that swing, twistzz and twistzz just gonna walk it over the...
Mess around and find out. Bigger here to end the day, or at least end their day.
How did he hit that? I didn't even look like it was close. And now Exit's followed up with another scout kill. And the scouts are doing damage. They are doing a bit, but not worried yet. Big still kind of in control here, looking to get that bomb down. They've now taken them out advantage. And Crimbo's farming the mid kills. Just Jota left in the 1v4. Back of the tunnels, spammed a little. Jota gonna run around the place, and we're all just kind of hanging out till Jota decides that this one is too far gone. And there it is, too far gone. 16-1 Big pick up their first win in Group B. A dominant conclusion to what was otherwise a very